Greetings, everyone, and welcome. This is Jamie Sparks with the Kentucky Department of Education here with our KYSHAPE initiative, and I'm happy to invite a new guest speaker in for the third installment of this five-question series. So it is my pleasure to present to you Nicole Cardoza with Yoga Foster. Nicole, welcome, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, yeah, thanks so much for having me. Like you said, my name is Nicole. I'm the founder of Yoga Foster, which is a nonprofit that helps teachers start a yoga program in their classroom. I've been doing this work now for, oh my goodness, too long, a long time. And I'm really excited to share what we've been up to and how teachers can get involved.
Great. Well, it's a pleasure to talk with you, and it was a pleasure to meet you not too long ago. And I just recently
Yeah.
shared your information on some of our Facebook stuff, and there was tremendous interest. And so thank you for being available to talk to us and get started. So, what exactly is Yoga Foster?
Yeah, thanks. So Yoga Foster is a nonprofit that empowers teachers with yoga resources for the classroom. So our idea is how can we help school teachers, PE teachers, guidance counselors, occupational therapists, paraprofessionals to teach yoga in the classroom during the day to get kids up and moving and also a bit more mindful at the same time. So we provide a training, an online self-paced teacher training. I'm going to show you how that works. We provide curriculum every month, so lesson plans to bring into the classroom, and then we also provide yoga mats, which is pretty cool. So we try to be a full shop in fostering yoga in the school.
Wow, thank you very much. Yeah, definitely exciting stuff, and we definitely are interested in learning more and sharing this. So, could you just explain to us a little bit more about exactly how does Yoga Foster work?
Yeah, sure. So the way it works is first we have teachers enroll. Teachers can find out more about our programs on this Starter Program tab on our website. So I just pulled up our website, yogafoster.org, and they can go and register. We're excited to be able to offer this to teachers at Title I schools at no charge, which is really great. So any teacher working with grades pre-K to fifth grade that's interested in getting involved can actually apply on our site to get our training, our curriculum, and our yoga mats for free. If you don't apply for the free programming, it's just $20 a month or $200 for the whole, and you can enroll. Either way, the programs are the same. It's just how it would work out in terms of payment or being able to access it for free. So if you're a teacher from a Title I school, you can just apply on our site. And then once you fill out the application form, we get back usually within the week and you can get started. Does that make sense so far?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's definitely exciting and an opportunity that definitely comes at a price that teachers like to hear about as well.
Mm-hmm. That's great. So as soon as you've either enrolled or if you've been accepted into our teacher training, you get access to our training platform, and it looks a bit like this. Our training is a self-paced online training, which is nice. You can do it whenever you want. You could do it, when you get home from work at the end of the day. You could spend a whole weekend hanging out on it. And there's 6 different units that teach everything on the foundations of yoga and yoga in the classroom. So you'll learn how to do yoga and mindfulness, breathing techniques, poses in your own life, and the best poses and breathing techniques and mindfulness practices for a classroom. All of our poses and breathing techniques are designed for teachers that are doing this in a smaller space. There's a whole section on how to do this while you're seated or standing up next to your desk, so you don't even have to roll out the yoga mats. Yoga classes that are specifically designed for PE. So we want to make it very accessible and easy to bring into the classroom or don't have. So you'll go through, our training has like some videos that you can watch. There's mindfulness practices and audio that you can download, quizzes and interactive content to make sure that the concepts stick. And then once you do that, we start sending curriculum every month, which is pretty cool. So as soon as you're done training, we send over curriculum and we give you enough to do a long form yoga class with your students, like I mentioned before, if you're rolling out the mats, and also really short yoga breaks that you can do seated or standing next to your desks. So you have all of these resources available every single month. And then at the end of every month, we ask for feedback, and that's really helpful for us so we can get to see how things are going for you, how many minutes you're integrating into the classroom, how it's helping your students, whether it's helping them increase their physical activity during the day, if it's helping them feel more confident before and after testing, if they feel more calm and centered. And it's a great resource for you to have as an instructor, to have it written down every month on how things are going. So it's just a really nice way to keep everybody informed of how the progress of the class is. And then as soon as you finish the training, we'll also send over yoga mats to your school. So you and your school will have enough mats to be able to practice during the day. And those mats are gently used yoga mats that have been donated to us by the community. So it's a really cool way to get the communities around schools involved and invested in the programs.
Great. I love the flow of the curriculum and the ease to use, and definitely that the yoga mats, obviously a big part of that as well, that really have teachers interested and wanting to know more about this. And so how many schools are participating, and how can Kentucky schools get involved?
Sure. We're working with just over 100 schools across the country and about 500 teachers. So these teachers are doing this in the way that feels right for them. Some of our teachers are doing 10-minute yoga breaks every morning. Some of our gym teachers are doing a whole yoga unit as part of their programming. And so it's nice that any school can get involved and any teacher can get involved and find the fit that works best for them. We aim to give everybody the tools so that they're empowered to make it work best for them. So Kentucky schools can just come to our website and, enroll or apply, and of course reach out with any questions along the way. And in theory, if somebody reached out today, they could start the training tomorrow and then start the program in their class on Monday, and their mats will be there next week. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely, for certain. Thank you for sharing that. In Kentucky, but as well as across the country, we've been really working with the concept of comprehensive school physical activity programs. We have that specifically in our accountability measures relative to what we call the PLCS program review. But all schools, as a result of Let's Move Active Schools and other initiatives, are looking at how do we increase quality PE as well as physical activity opportunities. And you've kind of referenced that a little bit, but would you care to explain just how that kind of fits into that bigger picture of what we've referred to as CSPAP and how Yoga Foster plays a part in that?
Absolutely. What I love about what we provide to our teachers is that it helps them integrate quality physical activity at any point during the day. So it really helps teachers open up the space to do 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. And it helps increase the aptitude that students will feel more comfortable participating in other forms of physical activity. A nice thing about yoga is it's great for every body and every physical body. And the poses are so easy and easy to go along with that a student that might not be as willing to participate in other forms of physical activity might feel more confident in their bodies after doing yoga after, a period of time. So it definitely does support other forms of physical activity happening in the school. And it's so flexible enough that it's easy to bring in here and there throughout the day. What I really like about this too is we're focused on getting the teachers teaching the kids. So the teachers are moving along with the kids right along with them. So it's a really nice way to increase physical activity for the teachers as well, and not just the students.
Absolutely, and that staff wellness piece is just as critical. And also, I love the connectedness to the academic preparedness and testing prep, and that's also an important part. And we know the science and research, so equipping schools to better do that is awesome. So I think this certainly has a lot of potential with all of those things. You've already named a number of things as far as the free mats and the online training and the opportunities. Anything else as far as from a school perspective of what's in it for schools?
Yeah. I think the resources that we provide, like you mentioned, are great. A couple of other things that we're excited about is that when a teacher signs on, we give them a ton of additional resources to introducing this to the school environment. So waivers that they can send for the kids to bring home so the parents are informed, resources to them to share with other teachers that aren't involved yet that might want to get involved. One thing we're building right now is a library of resources for the teachers so that they could practice yoga and mindfulness on their own at home, which is really cool. So not just, what do I teach in the classroom, but is there a really great 10-minute yoga flow that I can do before bedtime so I feel more rested and prepared for the next day? The last thing is we're about to introduce CEUs, so you can actually get CEU credit for participating in our program. So that should be up on our site within the next month, and it'll be retroactive for this school year. So any teacher that signs on can also apply for CEU credit.
Great. Nicole, thank you so much for your time. I look forward to continuing to work with you in the Yoga Foster program and can't wait to see the exciting developments and progress that this program makes and the impact it's making for students. So thank you for your time, and we'll look forward to speaking with you again soon.
Thank you for having me. I'm looking forward to working with you and the rest of the teachers that are listening too.